Here's Krissy.
Thanks for that, Chris. And yes, you talked about the Honda Indy. Of course, with all the excitement of the races also comes the inconvenience of road closures. So if you are traveling on some of those major routes, you can head to theweathernetwork.com. They have all the details on every closure, and that's going to help you navigate through this weekend. Now, this afternoon, fairly pleasant. We have sunshine as we head through the latter half of the day, though. We're going to see that increasing cloud moving in, and as Chris was mentioning, a soggy finale to the weekend, unfortunately. My main thing when you see this, close your sunroof. I made a massive mistake yesterday getting caught up in the break of sunshine. The downpour landed in my car, put my cup holder, a cup in a cup holder, it literally was splashing out of there. So I want to say a big thank you to Dave Sicard's Complete Car Cleaning in St. Catharines, fit me in on short notice because I made a really big mess. Looking at our 7-day forecast in Toronto, what you'll notice at the start of the work week, the return of the humidity, feeling like the 30s. We dry out midweek, and then we're watching for this next system arriving on Thursday, bringing our next wave of showers. What a vast difference this month compared to May. It was so dry. My flowers are finally starting to look like flowers again, though. Hamilton as well, you are dealing with the wet weather, the humidity building in. We could see a thunderstorm as well as we head into Monday, feeling like 35, and then you dry out before the wet weather returns by Thursday. And Environment Canada will be doing their assessment. So looking here, we head back at home where, of course, it's been a stormy week. This shot taken in Cobourg, courtesy of Wild Art Photography. Beautiful lightning shot there. And then after every storm, of course, comes the calm after the storm, which we like to see this beautiful sunrise taken at 5:15 a.m. in Sault Ste. Marie. Just gorgeous. Now, the further east you are in southern Ontario today, the more sunshine you will see. Temperatures in the mid to low 20s for us. And as we head through the evening, relatively pleasant, but you'll notice through Hamilton, Toronto, right up to Barrie, some increasing cloud, and that's the indicator of all that rain that Chris was sharing with you. Unfortunately, the finale of our weekend looking like a soggy one. 7-day forecast for Toronto, though, as we get into Tuesday, the return of the sunshine, and really at the beginning of the week, the return of the humidity. Look at these values. Humidex up in the 30s for our Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday looking pleasant, though, 20 degrees with that mix of sun and cloud before the next system arrives for us on Thursday. So don't pack away those umbrellas anytime soon, as we'll still be needing them. Thanks, Chris. And of course, we're steadily getting closer to the 2-year anniversary of those 2013 floods. Looking at the weather for this weekend, well, Quebec, beautiful for you. South coast of BC, beautiful. Everyone else getting a taste of some active weather, particularly you in the prairies. Now, this is well-needed rain because, of course, we've had quite an early start to the wildfire season. But here in red, Gillam under a rainfall warning, and you already have seen plenty of it. More on the way, about 30+ millimeters left to go. We do see quite a widespread thunderstorm risk through 3 provinces here, but we do have the potential of severe storms bubbling up through the Interlake region, Winnipeg as well. Be on alert. This is what the same system did. So definitely be careful. These storms have the potential to be rather dangerous. That hail can hurt, especially coming down there. In Ontario, this is your nice day. We do have a thunderstorm risk right down through the southwest for your Sunday. And it's going to be a wet end to the weekend as well, unfortunately. Things cloud up late day today. The showers roll in, and you'll notice some of these yellows and red that come up. Those indicate the heavier downpours. Of course, the big potential of those with thunderstorm activity. Maritimes, you clear up, but Newfoundland in for some heavy rain overnight. Now, Kim McDonald will share the story of this viewer photo and the tie-in with Canada Post coming up. Krissy Vann with a look at some of our developing stories. If you had enough of the rain yet, June has been off to an active start. We'll be talking about more thunderstorms for the prairies and where a severe weather threat lies. And the last week of spring, I can hardly believe that we're already sitting at June 13th. Alrighty, so we're going to talk about the active weather first. And for you in the Maritimes, a lot of your rain has cleared out, but through the eastern Maritimes, we do have the potential of seeing some non-severe thunderstorm activity. Of course, all that rain has been making its eastward track. So for you in Newfoundland, that's your story through the afternoon and overnight. Things picking up significantly, particularly along the eastern portions of Newfoundland. To Lindsay, Ontario now, where going to be a second round of rain. That downpour came down and it filled my cup holders to the brim, to give you a picture. More rain on the way. So today has been our break this weekend. We're going to see showers start to creep in through the overnight, picking up through the day, and any of those yellows and oranges indicate the heavier rainfall, which of course could come with the embedded thunderstorms. For the greater Toronto area, your risk picks up through the afternoon. In southwestern Ontario, weather continuing its eastward track. So through the Interlake region here in Manitoba, Winnipeg, you're included in that threat of seeing the severe weather and firing up. We have cold air aloft, so hail again can end up a large part of this story. You'll see as well through Saskatchewan and as well Calgary, Edmonton included in the non-severe thunderstorm risk today. But again, you want to be careful. Lightning, of course, a big threat with these systems. Seems like we're getting an abundance. You'll see the areas marked in red in northern Manitoba. In Gillam, we are looking at a rainfall warning. You've already seen about 40 millimeters, and on top of that, there may be about another 30 to go or so. So significant rainfall to the north, and of course heavy downpours as those thunderstorms spawn up. Otherwise, temperatures relatively pleasant in the Maritimes. Seasonal at 15. Vancouver looking like a pleasant day, and 24. We are going to continue to watch the thunderstorm activity and keep a close eye on the active weather in the prairies. Keep it here.
Hey.
Well, sunscreen necessary if you're traveling south into Cancun. If you're heading to a party there, 27 degrees. Havana sitting at 30. Of course, popular cruise ship port Nassau, 27 degrees. And San Juan sitting at 30 for your Sunday. As we take a look ahead into Monday, we are looking at things heating up even further. Cancun at 29, Kingston 33, and Holguin at 32. And it continues hot in the 30s on Tuesday for much of the south.